Hey guys, it's Noor. This is actually my fifth take doing this video. Sorry. So I have to really think about what I just said and re-say it again. So here we go. Character pronunciations. My absolute favorite. Leander, Desmond, Roke, Callista, Alateria, Thaden, Puck, Teague, Kyrie. I'm just going to go to another side note here, what I did before. Aren't you guys glad I put in a character that's name you can pronounce? I mean, I did love the fact that everyone was butchering Cassie's name before I think Corrine got it right. So, but still, randomness. Alicia, Aveline, Juniper. See, I did not see the N before. I used to think it was Jupiter. So that was a total epic fail in my life. Lotus, Darlix, Lucretia. Another side note. Ricky, if you're watching this, if you named your character after Lucretia from Spartacus, I will totally love you even more than I do. I mean, I love you enough as I do right now, but that would just make you totally and completely awesome. Awesomeness. Yavin, whatever. Jubilant, Mara, Gemma, Wallaby. That's just my favorite name out of this. Wallaby is just a unique, crazy little name. Maddox, Celius, Rhiannon, and Braxton. How do you feel about the Hungry and the Gun Games? Are you surprised that Brennan won, or did you expect it? Thing about Brennan, I mentioned it before, I like the character. He's very nice, he's very resilient, and and he kept his shit even when he lost his shit. Like, for the couple of seconds he did. But I thought if Brennan won, it would be a very cliche win. But, I mean, I'm happy with it, because I feel like, I guess because, like, Melody was in the same way, so I feel like she can relate to him in that regard. But I would like to see what Brennan does now. I mean, I shouldn't have been biased with that 12, but anyway, I'm glad he won, and I can't wait to see what Kit Kat does with him now that he's in the Victor Circle. If you could create the arena for the next game, what'd your arena be? And I just mentioned how I don't like cliche things, but I would totally like a desert one, because we just had one made of completely and total utter ice. So, I don't know, maybe just go opposite for once. Or maybe have a theme like we had last time, like the 5 senses. Maybe have, something having to do with the 5 stages of death. One for greed, one for bargaining. Yeah. What was your favorite kills out of the whole entire game? Aram, I'm sorry, Pods. You're an awesome person, but I totally thought Aram was a douchebag. Like, the father of all douchebags. Yeah. I was happy when a bunch of people from the lower lying districts, arranged by Cassie for some reason or another, came and killed him because it was a taste of his own medicine. Again, I'm really sorry, Pods, I said that, but yeah, you really just made him a douche. Who had the saddest character against him live? There was a lot of sad characters, but I'm gonna do my top 3. Number 3 would be Lierre's death, because what got to me is she said she had so many people who depended on her, and she left them down, and the fact that she was not ready to die was just heartbreaking and sad. Death number 2 would be Azami, because it was random enough that she went crazy, but her dying the way she did was just sad, sadder, and saddest. Sorry, I'm IMing as I'm doing this. Sorry again. And the third and final one is Rafi's. At first, I did like Rafi. I mean, I didn't like him as much as I did the other people, but the thing that made his death sad was that he managed to use his last strength to go over and crawl over to Artemis. That just broke my heart. You know, just to know he loved her that much that he was able to do that and cuddle with her and find comfort within her. And just the mental picture was just tragic. It was like kind of like a Romeo and Juliet type of esque of ending. So congratulations, B, you broke my heart. If you're watching this. Out of all my reapable characters, who do you not want to be reaped? Who do you want to be reaped? I do not want Regina being reaped. I mean, if she's reaped, it will be interesting to see her in the games, but I think the moment she steps off the platform, she'll be panicking as she runs to get her first weapon. But I don't want her being reaped. It'll make me sad. It'll make Ricky, who plays Clarissa, sad. So let's hope that does not happen. Who do I want to be reaped? I mean, I don't want Kyrie and Electra to be reaped, but if I had to pick out of the two, I would like Electra to be reaped. I've been putting scenarios in my head if she did go to the games, because she has a bit of a survival instinct. Like, she'll be like, no, I am from District 3, but I can prove to you that I can kick your ass. So it's been interesting to see her, and I've been thinking of scenarios of how she would do in the games and how she would show the game makers. She's like a clever and survivalist fox, so I don't know, but I kind of feel the same way about Carrie too. Like, she wants to go in to show them that she's not like her sister or the rest of her family. So yeah. Anyway, if you can take one member on the site and you can only depend on them to survive, who would it be? I do like a lot of people on this board, but I think Alex would be very resourceful. She seems to be a smart cookie. I mean, look at her graphics. It takes a lot of skill and concentration. I actually took a graphics class myself, and I know how it is. So yeah, I would take her. If it was a character, I would definitely take. I'm being biased with myself, but I would take Regina. She knows how to go through the woods, and she's very resourceful, and she knows how to survive on a deserted islands. Favorite mutt or vet? I like every time people fell off a cliff. As sick as it is, it just feels like a splat. I did not like any of the mutts, especially the fact that we had spiders, which leads me to my next question. Based on my background, what would be the worst mutt to come after you and why? Any mutt having to do with a spider. I hate spiders. I hate that they're crawly and creepy and you can feel them going up your arms and they bite and they're big and they're black and they're scary. I couldn't even deal with them in sleepaway camp because there were these big gray wolf spiders and they would see them like going like this and you're just like, ugh. So if I saw a spider, I'd probably die of a heart attack or just die just being petrified in fear. Which character would you most like to see in the next games? Again, this is the sadist in me. I would like to see what happens with Brennan if Arden goes into the games. It would probably be a massive fuck in my life moment for him. Because he's like, I just fought so hard to know, make sure I get back to Arden, but now I have to watch her die. Yeah. It's not cool. Not cool at all. Sorry, I'm playing with my thing on my phone. There we go. This looks actually very nice. Favorite character. I've been enjoying Abraham. Because his story with Sarah is very tragic, and it's interesting to read how happy he was and now how sad he is. It's kind of how Nate is, in a way. I can relate to him. Most evil character, most good. Most evil character, I used to think Nox was in this category, but B, thanks to you, Venus is definitely up the ante on this, you know. So yeah, it's definitely Venus is the most evil character on this board. Most good, I am being biased in this one, but my Melody is awesome. She's very nice and she's very sweet. Also, River and Alette fell in this category as the sweetie pies of these boards, so yeah. Gearhart Showdown. Nox versus Marius versus Venus. Nox would win. She seems like a tough little bitch. Well, she's a bitch, but she's very tough. Frost Showdown. Nox versus Ajax versus Teague versus Callista. I still love Ajax. I'm never gonna give him up. He's awesome. He's cute. He's adorable. I just want to hug him, take him home to me, and tell him everything is gonna be okay. Reporter Showdown. Rohan versus Paige versus Arilla versus Willis. Arilla wins. She's just 5 million types of crazy that it's just enjoyable to read her things, and especially how she's obsessed with Sebastian. Like, man, definitely. Game Maker Show. Kaylin versus Kevin. My bastard. My evil Game Maker bastard. Darius, who's a whore. Always is a whore. Sorry, I mean, that joke is never gonna go down. Malik versus Cruz versus Briar versus Arena. Briar's very sweet, so I like her for that reason. Cruz is Matt Smith, so I like him. So those are my two contenders, because they're cute and sexy looking. And Kevin, because I like how he's a dick, and even though he's my own character, I'm very biased. Rebel Showdown. Marius versus Abram versus Lucretia versus Thea versus Nate versus Cavi. According to Rachel, I think no one else but Ryder is sexy, so Ryder is hot because he's very sexy. I mean, look at him. He's fucking Jefferson Ackles. No wonder Melody's losing her shit over him. He's fucking hot. I don't know. Victor Showdown. Free for all addiction. If out of all the victors, which one would you win in a Hungry and Stuck with all of them? I'm being biased again. I'm sorry. I don't care if you all think I'm a bitch because I'm saying my own character is gonna win this thing. But Melody is gonna win this thing. As I said before, she killed 6 careers with a bow and arrow and she's hiding in the dark. And Nox will be biting her shit and Melody will come and kick her ass. I'm still gonna go stand by it. But if a Melody did not exist, what I think would win? I don't think River can handle it. It's her babies, so she's out. Ramos is pretty tough, so he's pretty good. Malcolm, I don't think he has like the drive to win after his son died. Maybe we'll just be drunk. Going through each of the vectors as I'm thinking about this. Mariana seems pretty accessible. I don't know. Maybe Brennan will win again. Because he's like, fuck this. I already won before. And I'm not going to let this game get in the way of what I fought for before. So, Brennan will probably win again. Anyway, that was my video. And I hope you enjoyed this random moment into my life.